Hello. Oh shit, my model isn't up. Jesus, I am out of it today. I'm tired. Let me get everything working again, I guess. I'm gonna pull off stream for a second, so give me a minute. Okay, we're back. Alright, that was scuffed, but whatever. I started a new med, so I'm a little sleepier than usual. Hi, this is MABINOGI. I played this the other day for like 30 minutes, and I got tired and went to bed. Now, I am looking to get some skills unlocked, because I have very many that need unlocked. One of which is fishing, because it's not a Genesis game if you can't go fishing, unless it's Star Wars. No, even technically in Star Wars right now you actually can go fishing, so that's one thing. There's the dock. Okay, I don't remember if they keep a fishing rod near here or not. I don't think so. So I will probably have to go to the general store and pick one up. But we're schmoozing anyway. There's a person I have to look for, because I gotta get a few of my skills unlocked. Go to the church and double check. That's Mevin, not him. He might be able to teach us healing, though. I don't remember if he can or not. Oh, skills. Nope, okay. I mean, he doesn't have a shop, so I can't buy heal from him. I'll just probably have to get it from Blide's quest line. Unless they happen to have it down here at the training school. It's been a while since I've been in Tier Janelle, so you never know. Oh, that's a board. Okay, there's Ranald. Magic school. Magic school! Dr. Lassar, my girl. Shop, please. Spellbooks, please. We'll just buy all of these real quick. But to get Lightning Bullet, looks like we're going to have to do her class, actually. Alright. That's good. Yes, I like magic. Read. Alright. That all got unlocked. Baller. Okay. So I switched from battle astrology to archer, mainly because I wanted to do archery, which sounds fairly straightforward, but it's not. I will eventually be doing fucking... Oh, hey! Got a bonus. Baller. Alright. So we need to go talk to Trefor. And I need to find out where Trefor is. Which, that should be an option I can use, right? Right. Traveler's Guide, maybe? No, that's the wrong one. Shit, I don't remember how to search. But, I can just use the internet. I'm dumb. I'm dumb as hell. My eye keeps closing where my camera's at right now, so I'm moving it. There we go. That's better, I think. Trefor here. He's the town guard. And he's in the North Path. Okay. We can go to the North Path. We'll be going there anyway eventually, but I can't actually do anything at the dungeons until I get a specific item. Oh. Oh, I have to do Arcana boost for that. Alright. So this is my fairy, Ilra. There's a campaign going on right now that gives you a pet boost, which is nice. I didn't get her from the pet boost, but I've had her for a while. So I usually stick by her. Hold on. Okay. Alright. Oop. Something activate. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay. Please die. There we go. Hey, Trevor. Oh, hey, he gave me the item. Turn it on. Cancel. Activate. Alright, now that's gonna live in this corner of my bag for the rest of time. Hi. Okay, I visualized it. Now I can do it. Name of Morgan, brother. Okay, now we can get that skill out. Support shot. And then take my magic and put healing right there.
헬멧을 너무 오래 쓰고 있으면 나중에 머리 빠진다던데.
God, that keeps scaring the shit out of me. Enchant, alchemy. Okay. Alright, so we got our support shot, which is nice. Use it on this thing. There we go. Now I'm amateur archer. Okay. Alright. So we've got a way to make some money now, which is nice. By going to dungeons and shit. Now that I don't have to worry about the arachnophobia stuff. Next up would just be to keep narrowing down the skills, I suppose. So we need urgent shot would be nice. Creating opportunity. Request. So I gotta raise my archery a lot higher. Okay. Healer's house. Hi, Dallas. The fuck? Okay. That's weird. Okay. Alright, rain stopped. That's nice. Baller. Alright then. I suppose we continue Blide's Brave boost. If possible. Or I could go to a dungeon. I'll go to a dungeon. There is, like, nothing unlocked for me. Open dungeon list. Albie dungeon. Let's go to Albie dungeon. Fuck it. We ball. Use the berry. Okay, so split. And then drop. Berry. Branches and berry. Branches and berry. Branches and berry. The branches and the berry. Come on, Ela, let's go. Alright. Alright, you little motherfuckers. This is going rough. Run. Stop killing me. Oh, thank God. Okay. I'll take their health potions, definitely. There we go. Fun fact, this is a good way to get, cobwebs. Lucky finish. There we go. Now I am a senior archer. There we go. Elora, get in here. Small green gem. That I am not sure of the purpose of. Elora, it would have been really nice had you been in here to help. Honey. Honey. Come on. There we go. Going through the dungeon. Gonna get the stuff. Don't walk into that next room because you gotta get the chest first. We are an advanced archer now. Finished. Okay. Master of the Magnum Shot. Jesus. Gaining a lot of shit here. So much shit, in fact. Ooh, potion. Take the potion. My potion. Alright, next up we will grab a rank 1 Magnum Shot already. Damn. Rank 6 ranged attack. Ooh, rats. Young country rat. Two, one. Master of Bows. Okay. pull back and fire. Then this. Collect all my stuffs in here. So it seems I will very quickly max out my ranks, which is kind of sad, but you know, it gets everybody up to speed faster for the endgame stuff that everybody actually cares about. Because nobody wants to be in Albie Dungeon for 70 hours. Except me, I guess. Alright. 1 key. 2 key. Okay, skilled archer. I mean, yeah, I am a skilled archer because of pretty much dominating this entire dungeon. There we go. Cobweb, cobweb, cobweb. I am gonna get so much loom experience. HP 10 potion, which is completely irrelevant at my HP, but the stamina potion is less irrelevant. Open sesame. Knock knock, open up the door, it's real. Something something non-stop pop-up stainless steel. Alright. Alright. Here we go. Oh, come on, man. There we go. Oh, that's not finished. There we go. Finish him. Ha ha ha. Alright. Now we go this way. This way, 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 that 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 way. Where's there, where's there, where's there, where's there, where's this, where's this, where's this? Alright. We are getting to the end of the dungeon. And this is where it's gonna get a little more intense, probably. There we go. No, Ilira! Ooh, one more scroll. I've always picked these up. basically just free money by doing the fetch quests, basically. Alright, this is where it's gonna be a test. To be the best, you gotta pass the test. Alright, come on. Open up. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, now imagine me dealing with this without the incense thing on. Nightmare. So yeah, this is my favorite implementation of an arachnophobia mode in games because it's one, optional, and two, actually fucking works. Which sounds crazy to say, because yeah, Genesis, of course it works. Why wouldn't an arachnophobia mode work? And I point you directly to Monster Hunter Wilds for how it doesn't fucking work. In a lot of cases. Because their whole entire fundamental philosophy when it came to the endemic life being the problem is completely flawed. And not only that, but like at the point where this is gonna sound weird, probably. At the point where you're going to have spider enemies, at least 2, and a giant octopus thing that made of sludge. And you're worried about phobias, and you're Capcom, and you're like, okay, what am I gonna do about these phobias that these people got? And we got endemic life and shit in this game, which looks like bugs, because they are fucking bugs. Jesus Christ. Now, what John Capcom said at that point was, oh, we'll just make the endemic life small. And then someone patted him on the shoulder and was like, hey, by the way, we've got, like, a mechanic where a spider gives birth on you when she's dying. So we're gonna have to probably extend that to the mini Nersilas. And John Capcom heard that statement, went, what the fuck, that didn't go, what the fuck, that's insane, why would we have a mechanic that has a dying spider give birth on the player? He said, yeah, we should just hide the Nersilas. And so, they went ahead and did that. And then guess what happened? The game came out, and everybody discovered Lalabarina and Nerskyla, and the fact that entirely their models are unchanged in regards to their arachnophobia mode. And it's not listed as an insectophobia mode. It's not listed as a small movie creature thingies phobia. It is listed as arachnophobia. So you're sitting there and you're like, okay, yeah, I'm totally gonna do that. I'm totally gonna add like 2 to 3 spiders into the game and then have them give birth on you. That's fucking insane logic, Capcom. I'm dead serious. I'm kind of fucking glad I'm mostly done with that series at this point, because if I ever want to go back to any of the other games, they're going to be better for me. I've come to learn and accept that Monster Hunter Wilds, and by extension World, they were not made for me. They were not made for Armored Challenger Genesis. They were not made for generally older fans of Monster Hunter. Like, you could say the story in Wilds is really targeted towards the players of Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate and 4 in Japan. And you'd be correct on that. But most of the people who play Monster Hunter Wilds do not have that much context, because most of them, when the 3DS was at its previous height, they were not playing it. They said it was too clunky. They said it was too jank. And it's like, okay, that's fine. So Capcom goes, well, our players like this system from World better, so let's put that in Rise and Wilds. And everyone's like, okay, whatever. And I understand quality of life and wanting to, like, appeal to the widest demographic physically possible. Trust me, I get it. My problem comes down to the fact that there's no alternative. basically. In my opinion, and this is going to be a hot take, in my opinion, what they should have done was make a new IP. And that sounds nuts. Why would they make a new IP? They've got Monster Hunter. They don't need new IP. They don't need no new Monster Hunter. And I point to Bandai, who made Code Vein and Code Vein 2 after God Eater 3. And I'm like, well, they did it because it had a different playstyle and different feel to the God Eater games. And they had a different, like, thought process approaching the creation of that game. And when I tell people this, they're like, but Monster Hunter, good. Modern Monster Hunter, really good. And I'm like, that's fine. But you gotta come at it from the perspective of somebody who has been in this game for longer than some of the people who were dick-licking wilds have been alive. I really don't want to come off that way. It's just, you know, I really, really did not enjoy my time with wilds. Half of the... I will play wilds on stream sometime soon. I'll have to reinstall it because I just uninstalled it. I will play it on stream, and when that time comes, you can timestamp this if you desire, and you can tell me, hey, can you explain what the fuck your issue with wilds is? And I'll explain to you with video showing what the fuck my problem is, and why the fuck I have such a problem. And we'll go from there, and that'll be fine. But I want to get back to Mabby, personally, because my pet is going to be disappeared soon. But I don't know. I can accept things not being made for me. What I can't accept is those people who were invested in this series being left behind with no alternative. And they could have easily kept doing what they did before with making a spin-off title. And then making the mainline regular stuff. Or again, they could have just made a new IP for Monster Hunting. It's not insane. I don't know. Rant over. I'm fucking sick of ranting right now. Let's continue our way through this hellscape. Not really. I love Mabby, don't get me wrong. I just don't know where to go next. I need to go and... So, I now basically have most of my archery skills that I currently have decently high, which is nice. Yeah, support shots at rank A, which should mean I can learn the other skill I was looking at. Okay, do fragment attack quest is given fragment attack. How much time does Zora have? 78 minutes, I think it says. I cannot fucking tell. Weird. Alright. So next, we should look for fragment attack. Oh, my body's being weird. Okay, there we go. Skill. Alright. That was cool. I love that I'm just walking around with a bow and a scythe on my back. MABINOGI is an amazing game. The world is beautiful sometimes. It said, do the fragment attack quest that is after raising ranged attack to 9 or higher. Relog or change channels. Hold on. I'm gonna go to channel 1, I think, unless it won't let me. That's where everybody is right now. Okay. Now I can do this. Let me... auto path find. Alright. Crash shot! Hooray! Fire arrow title. Let me see if I can find that. That's the reborn. That's the skillful. No fire arrow. Huh. Okay, hi. Urgent shot. Okay, I think that's both my skills. Use urgent shot 5 times.
연습할 때는 주의를 집중해서 하세요.
Okay, I need to use it 5 times. Okay, that's not gonna work. Okay. We'll have to go out of town for this part, I think. More than likely. That's the shortcut. Okay, Z. Z for skills. Skills with a Z. Skills with the Z. Alright. Let's just not running any grizzly bears out here. There's a cow. How now, brown cow? Where the fuck are the enemies? They used to be swarming this area. Oh my fucking god, run. Yeah, there used to be foxes like all over here. Now there's a very angry grizzly bear, I suppose. A very scarily angry. Oh, can I get egg? No, I don't have a free hand at the moment, so if the roosters around here, if the hens and roosters are around here, the foxes can't be that far off. I've just gone out the wrong entrance. But I'm starting to get concerned a little bit. Slight wee bit of concern. so slight and wee. Motherfucker. Okay. I need to find somewhere to fight. There's a little chick. Alright. There we go. Okay. 15 seconds until the next use. No, 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 no. Ilra? Where is Ilra? Lucky finish. That was a clusterfuck. I'll take the arrow. West. Five out of 5. There we go. On black grizzly bear. Empty treasure chest? I've never seen this before. What's it do? Search on auction house. Can't do this while in combat. Search on auction house. Sorry, my eye itched. That thing is mean mugging me pretty bad. Kinda terrifying. It's going for a weird amount. I'll probably sell it. Alright, we need the black grizzly. Black Grizzly Footmore Scroll. I'll take that. Oh, it's an imp. Kill it with fire. Master of range. Large meat. I'll have to get my life skill on later. Because I have a bunch of shit just sitting in my inventory collecting dust. That's a brown. We need black grizzly. Let me reorganize my windows here. This is annoying. Okay. Okay, my neurodivergence is pleased now. Mogo's traveler suit. Huh. Weird. This is the first time I've ever been able to pick up something somebody's put down. Kinda wild. Alright, let's find that black grizzly. It's gotta be one of the big ones, I think. This spawn is taking fucking forever, though. I need to sip, because my throat's getting sore. It's a brown grizzly, stay the fuck away from me, get the fuck away from me, get the fuck away from me. Brown grizzly cub. Ugly as shit textures. That's a red grizzly. Get the fuck away from me. I'm having a very largely schizophrenic day today. Not really exaggerating. I have this really bad habit, fun story, of watching like body cam and court videos, and as you can probably understand, it makes me incredibly distrustful of the police. I live in an area on the East Coast that has a very large amount of not only crime but officer-involved shootings. And so, like, I try really hard to curate my playlist to avoid these kinds of things, you know? Like, my entire feed, I try. But I inevitably get sucked down the rabbit hole somehow, which is really annoying, because I would like to, you know, not. Because all it does, and take this as advice, if any of you are in a similar situation to me, not that I think any of you probably are, but when it comes to watching, you know, civil justice related things, well, not even just civil justice, but justice in general, it is best to not click on that title that says, oh, he arrested the wrong guy, and then he found out. Because all it's going to do is make you fucking angry. It's just going to make you really fucking angry. And you're going to walk away angrier and more fearful of the police than you genuinely need to be. I seriously hard recommend not, like, watching true crime, I suppose, is the answer. Bag sale? What's the bag sale? 4 million gold. I do not have enough gold for any of this shit. But it's Chibi Doki. Is Chibi Doki streaming right now? Chibi Doki. When did Chibi Doki last play Mabi? I don't think she's playing. No, she's not live right now. Weird. I don't get it. I don't get it. Okay. Okay. Well, if that's you, Chibi Doki, you're cool. Thanks. What do we got? We got a diampule? Okay. Close. Sales. The word sale to a MABINOGI player means pretty much nothing. I'm not even shitting on them for their prices. It's just the fucking economy is inflated as shit, man. This is a frequent problem. Upgrade store. Bar Slayer. Clothing. Female clothing. Just female clothing. Damn it. Ah, why didn't I want to be a pretty anime girl instead of an ugly anime guy? Look at me, I'm hideous. I'm hideous. How dare he be a male and a VTuber? I don't know where I get off. I don't know. $2 million. I gotta get my paper up, man. Like, this is ridiculous. Oh, wait, yeah, I wanted to check if Walter had a fishing rod earlier, didn't I? Walter, you got a fishing rod? I need one. I should probably get a few cooking items just to get started. I wouldn't be opposed to a 7-buy. $44. I don't think he has a fishing rod. Starting to not think it. I will have to find somebody else. Ooh, loot. Cooking table, rolling pin, steel scroll, microphone, festival stuff, folding glasses. This would be cool, but no. He doesn't have a fishing. He doesn't have a fishing rod. Many such cases. Many such cases. Oh, let's go talk to Eltham. Hey, man. Oh, motherfucker. There we go. Everyone receives the effects of combination VIP. Free equipment repairs, blah, blah, blah. Hero talent. Upon rebirth, reduced to 24.
또 레브레타네?
Master plan. Alright. Close all. Okay. There's all that. What's this? Versigus Forge. So it wants me to do Ulda, defeat monsters. Interesting. Fever. Select buff. Leveling buff.
좀 쉬었으면 좋겠어.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need one more. Apply. Hi, Sasha. There she is. My dear AC Genesis, what brings you here today? Rental information. Weapon rental. Okay. Okay, let's rent a weapon. Weapon rental. Archery. Bow. Rent. I want critical. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay. So we got this bow. I don't know if this is a permanent bow or not. I don't think it is. That's some crazy damage right there. Let's see if I can get some armor too while I'm at it. Rent. Armor rental. Do not rent. I'll have to get armor later. Okay. Okay, got rid of that, at least. Oh, my body keeps frigging out because I'm moving weird. Okay. So many fucking people. Alright. Need to go back for the Black Grizzly. Spirit Bow Awakening. Jesus. Okay. Let's go hunt down that bear. That bear needs to die. The bear needs to die. The bear needs to die. Where's the foxes now? Found him finally. Ilra, we must kill the bears. They cannot win. Is that... That's brown. Okay, never mind. Out of context, that sounds bad. Out of context, that sounds really bad. That is not what I meant. Here he is. Ilra, why don't you sit there? Knock him down. Oh, I killed him. Shit. Oh, my printer's on now. I might have to wait here for it to respawn. Alright, Delaney, we're hanging out today. Let me just get my pet out. Hell yeah. There she is. Okay. Sorry, I was reading, because that's important in this game. Reading. Well, that guy is dead as fuck. I've learned critical hit. Baller. I legit just need 2 more pop-offs on the Black Grizzly, and this is gonna take for fucking ever. I could set her AI different so she just heals me. Yeah, let me do that real quick. AI settings. Okay. Alright. Where are we at? Oh. Looks like it just spawned back in. No, that's the brown. Alright. Guess we're waiting. Sorry. I'm trying to read. I'm trying to read. How dumb. Alright, well, we're waiting anyway. I might as well tweet out my stream now. Because I forgot. Copy link. I forgot to put. I'm like, here you go. Link below. Okay. There we go. Baller. Grizzly bear cub. We might as well rest, actually. Oh shit, that's not the button for rest. That's the button for rest. Alright. Sorry, I'm checking my phone real quick because I keep getting fucking messages or something. Ah, so I gotta do 3 Dunbarton Manus. Yeah. Gotta do Manus stuff. Just keep swimming. Oh boy. We keep on waiting, waiting on the bear to spawn. Keep on waiting. Use healing. All right. Brown grizzly. Delaney, I swear, honey, I will get back to your request. It's just... I want to be an archer. I like arching. I like to do archery in real life as well, funny enough. I did LARPing for years. Broke several bones. And by the end, I was down to being solely a dagger duelist and archer. And so, my archery was the main draw, because it didn't involve breaking my fucking fingers. Again. One of them doesn't bend the right way anymore. This one doesn't. I'm trying. The body tracking just doesn't want to play ball. Yeah. Danger prone. I'm so danger prone that my partner is incredibly worried about me because I just went on a new med that is supposed to help me sleep. Trazodone. And I don't know. I didn't have any issues last night aside from my heart rate skyrocketing, so. But this isn't about medical stuff, so. I'm just yapping at this point. It's like a Zatsudon, except I'm playing a game. Kind of. Less playing, more being incredibly frustrated by it. That was kind of funny. Let's go get that sliced meat. Oh, I got like a title from that. Or an achievement of sorts. The Bear Slayer. It is a title. Should I put it on? Should I put it on? The Bear Slayer? The Bear Slayer with a single blow. That shits the fuck out of my luck. My luck is not that high that that's worthwhile. And like, oh my god, that's a terrible title. It would probably be good with something else. Master of the Magnum Shot, Master of Range. Willpower is... Dex, luck, -10 protect. I've got Ilra. Alright. Well, we're the master of the Magnum Shot now. So that's cool. I deal a fucking truckload of damage. Jesus Christ. Are you still the brown bear? Yes, you are. Where the fuck is the black bear? Where the fuck is the black bear? Oh, he survived that. Jesus. Bother. Okay. Grey Wolf Fomor Scroll. Man, I just want this quest to be over with. Is that so much to ask? Fragment attack. I forget if it takes like a literal in-game day for them to respawn or not. I don't think so. It's starting to rain. Fuck. Okay. Let's go do that fragment attack quest. We're going to go to here and then come back and finish up the urgent shot stuff. So that'll be good. Oh, Ilra's like floating me away. What the fuck? You'll never find a better time. Make it now and you'll be fine. Love the game and all it holds. Watch it now as it unfolds. Nope, 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 nope. Unknown ore fragments. And that's how I get crash shot. Deliver 100 unknown ore fragments. Hold on, let me see. MABINOGI. Ore fragments. The dismounted R. Drilling in Hillwind B1. Do you have a drill of any sort? That's 28,000 gold. Jesus. No, there is nothing you can help me with, ma'am. Nothing at all. Unless you gave me a drill, I'm kind of fucked. Not gonna lie. I just want to add my inventory, quite frankly. That's why I put it up for cheap. Alright. Okay. Can I access the unknown or fragment? I need 100 of them. How much do they go for? Search. That's fucking brutal, man. That's a lot of that. Holy shit. Okay. Drill. Mining drill. Okay, let's find out where we get a drill from. MABINOGI. Drill. Interim Engineer and Hector are the two that sell it. Where is Interim Engineer 1? Or Interim Engineer? Dunbarton, Interim Engineer. Dunbarton, Interim Engineer. It would be really nice to know where the fuck they are. That'd be great. Where the fuck am I anyway? Let's go back to Dunbarton. We're on our way to Dunbarton. Gonna have ourselves a time. Jesus, it's busy. Channel 1 on regular hours, I suppose. That's all I can really suppose anyway. Next to the trade post. Western edge of town. Next to the trading post. Western edge of town. Come on, motherfucker. That is not west, Google. North, south, east, west. The top right of the map is not fucking... You gotta be fucking kidding me. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. Point is, we're getting our fucking mining drill now. Stupid motherfucking Google. I swear, they put in the AI bullshit for the internet search browser, and now it's less useful than just reading a random Reddit post from like 6 years ago on anything. You know what I mean? Like, this stupid goddamn AI integration into this search engine. Like, that's ridiculous, man. And they can't even tell me the right fucking answer. Oh, we oh, that's connection. Is my stream okay? Weird. I don't think I lost internet because I'm still seeing everything else. I don't even have the option to exit. I will have to probably Alt F4 out of this. Alt F4. Okay. There we go. It's me. Hit me. Hey, there we go. Now we see things. Hi, I would like your mining drill, please. How much is it? 6,000 gold. You get guns too. Yeah, I will take. Bye. Nope, stop doing that, Jig. Or Jesus. Nope, 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 nope. Okay. My fucking sorting is as unstable as me. Okay. So now we have our drill. Now we can go to Hillwind. Hillwind B1. Okay. Traveler's Guide. Hillwind. Nothing. Hillwind. There we go. Okay. Real quick, we're going to swap some stuff around. So first, I need to go in. Nope, 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 nope. Please go back in. Thank you. We're unfortunately going to take off our precious scythe. How sad. But now we can put in our drill. And we also need to emergency put some skills down. Alright, so we'll do defense, smash, counterattack, Assault slash. Windmill. I've learned critical hit. Alright, time to summon Eeyore again. Eeyore, we got you for 30 minutes. B1. Yes. Okay. Let's set her AI real quick. Set guidelines. Auto attack. We'll put collaborative on. I have other pets I can summon in case she goes away mid dungeon at least. This place is cool. No ore. Ah, there we go. Time to mine. Zinc ore. Nickel ore. Unknown ore fragment. That's 2. That's 3. Zinc. That's 4. And that's 5. Okay. Keep it going. We got our next spot here. Just sit back and relax and enjoy a healthy dose of prolonged eye contact. Prolonged eye contact. Oh. This is probably what I'm gonna do after I fucking finish this quest, is go in and goddamn get a bunch of this fucking shit so I can sell it. I wonder how much zinc is going for. I don't really need the zinc in Jesus. Some of this shit's going for a lot. Hillinor is kind of in the middle, it seems. No more ore. If numbers were bigger, I'd be able to read how many I have of each. Don't go blind, kids. Don't go blind. Damn. Over to here. Come on. Just walk. There you go. I think I'm at 13. 14. Okay, we keep going. Luck bonus. Oh, we're not minding those. There we go. Life skilling is amazing. Lucky. It's 20 and 21. 21. You stupid. No, or it kicked me off. Asshole. When there's no more room for ore. The metal overflows its storage. God, the amount of zombie movies in the 2000s that use the fucking line when there's no more room in hell, or some variation of that, is fucking ridiculous. And I understand why, because zombie movies were all the rage, especially after fucking the Dawn of the Dead remake, and also the 28 Days Later. And as a result, a bunch of I wouldn't call it exploitation films more than just murdering the genre in its like own bed. But they oversaturated the zombie market so much that we're still facing the consequences of it to this day. It went through into the mid 2010s, And then around now, people are starting to try to bring it back. But the whole entire problem with the arrangement in the first place was, like, you know, how it's kind of like what Romantasy is going through right now. Romantasy is an oversaturated genre that basically has no, like, artistic merit, almost. I don't want to say that, because it sounds really bad, but a lot of it is just straight up, not only problematic, but, like, kind of demeaning. Like, I'm a writer, right? I write, quite a bit. And never would it have occurred to me, and even with my fucked up brain, I mean, if any of you have seen some of the other stuff I've made on the internet, I got a pretty messed up head. But not, like, crazy, or, like, not like something evil, but, like, I'm kind of fucked up. I say some fucked up shit sometimes. But never would I, in my artistic vision, look at a Minotaur and then go, we should have a novel about a woman who, there's not even a polite way to say it, she jacks off Minotaurs all the fucking day. And you are telling me, Armored Challenger Genesis, that's high art. I honestly don't think, in good faith, a lot of people would argue that it's high art. But I don't think it has much merit in existing other than for the absurdity. And where that becomes a problem is, okay, I used to, at the Luna Colony, work in a little bookstore. And in that little bookstore, we had a large quantity of reading material. I've seen it all, man. And in my non-professional, obviously, opinion, you're going to, with Romantasy, run into the same thing that Colleen Hoover ran into. Colleen Hoover used to be at the top of the fucking world. And her works were so saturated that, like, we had to have her own display. It was miserable. Because none of us liked her. None of us in staff at Luna Colony liked Colleen Hoover. Because it's fairly obvious what she's there for, I think. But wherein the problem lies with Colleen Hoover was more or less that children were reading her books. And, I'm afraid to tell you, children should not be reading Colleen Hoover. Not in the fucking slightest. Have you looked at Verity? Have you looked at the trigger warnings for Verity? No? Then don't fucking give it to your kid. Shit. Fucked, man. But at Luna Colony, kids would just buy it. Or have their parents buy it. And some of us would be like, hey, well, you know, like, this includes, like, torture, right? And they'd either not care or they'd immediately care. And it's like, Book Talk has ruined everything. Book Talk has ruined fucking literature in general. But, specifically, I think that Romantasy is going to run into its Colleen Hoover threshold, where suddenly, it's not that profitable. And it might take a bit, because Coho did too. And, like everything else, sales slow down eventually. I genuinely do not see the future that the people who are writing these Romantasy books, like, I have more respect for Chuck Tingle than I do for most of these Romantasy authors, because at least he's somewhat doing it ironically. In regards to romantasy writers, it's like, and I hate to say this, a lot of them are women, and it's just, there's so much questionable things in there that comes off a little bit as internalized misogyny. The whole problem that I have comes to, well, you know, it's like, how long are you willing to do this shit, you know? And how long is the book industry, which moves very fast, going to stick with it? I guess that's the ultimate question at the end of the day for, like, all of this. Is, like, there are questionable things that are being written, and I think authors who wrote them are going to look back and go, I probably shouldn't have written that. And this is going to get me hung and put on trial. But part of the problem is Fourth Wing. Fourth Wing, is kind of insulting from a lot of perspectives. The reason I say that is because, and I'm not the first person to say this. This is, like, not a hot take. This is, like, fucking liquid cooling cold. Not liquid cooling, I suppose, but, you know, it's cold as shit. Cold as shit take. It's just frustrating. It's such a terrible state of affairs. Fourth Wing has, like, a pick-me protagonist. And, like, you go in being like, oh, she's gonna ride a dragon, she's gonna be cool, she's gonna do this. And she's the most super special, awesomest, most epic, traumatized woman who needs a strong man to make her feel better. And it's pretty insulting. I don't think that the author is a bad person, but I gotta ask, like, what are you guys smoking over there in the romantasy sphere? Oh my god. I don't know. This is gonna get me killed later on when this gets, if this gets clipped, but I don't care. It's something I care about because I care about books and literature, given I am a writer. But I would really like for the industry to kind of self-correct a little bit. And not self-correct in, like, an opposite of fantasy way. I think there needs to be somewhat of... I can concede that there needs to be somewhat of an embrace of romantasy, or at least traits of romantasy, into the modern media sphere. If only because it is really hard to sell people on sci-fi and fantasy at first. It is one of the hardest genres to recommend to people because of preconceived notions based on Tolkienisms. And, like, I will partially blame Wheel of Time, which is a hot take. That is actually a hot take, is I think Wheel of Time is one of the reasons people don't read fantasy. That's a fucking crazy sentence, but I genuinely believe it. I think, like, the big epic fantasies scared off the casuals, and Terry Pratchett tried to bridge the gap, and it kind of worked, but man, I would really like for the industry to self-correct. Like, take what you need to from the romantasy to make it work, because I'm tired of fucking fiction, too. Regular, like, literary fiction has... Okay, we're in the hot takes. We're in the hot take section, everybody. Hot take section. Let's go. Okay. So, literary fiction is to literature what a dirty needle is to a healthy body. And that's an insane take, you might say. But I'm right. Because of course I am. Now, the reason I think that literary fiction is a dirty heroin needle is partially because it's the same story 50,000 times, and they keep reading it. I cannot tell you how many old white women, not even like 70s to 90s, I'm not even talking that, I'm talking like 40s and 50s and a little up, they will read fucking spy French, specifically, I can be specific about this is how bad it is. French spy in love with a German officer or something shit like that. Every time. Every time. Oh my god, it pisses me off so much. It's like, okay, you have your comfort genre, that's fine. I read VR MMO stuff. It's normal to have a comfort genre. But, like, they don't even try. Sometimes you get an interesting, like, literary fiction World War II story, but it's not a problem getting one literary fiction World War II story. It's when it's 50,000 of them all at once on the same fucking display table. Oh, but anyway, yeah, fuck literary fiction. And fuck Colleen Hoover and fuck romantasy. That's basically it. And I get in trouble. I'm not at Luna Colony anymore, but obviously I'm isekai'd to this world. Not this specific world, but to the world of my own fantasy world that I'm trapped in that my lore has not been developed for yet because I can't draw. Yeah. I'll get the lore video out eventually. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. We'll have a good time. We'll have a good time with the lore video. It'll probably be pixelated. I have a great idea. I want to do an RPG Maker kind of lore video. I know this is pretty candid and like talking about it's weird, but I kind of want to do a RPG Maker lore video because I need to be good at RPG Maker anyway. Oh, motherfucker. I've been kicked for... I'm just fucking drilling. What do you mean? Is it time for the Zatsu? What? It's suspicious behavior. I'm just bitching. Nobody's even watching this. How am I suspicious? Come on. Let's go. What is suspicious? I'm just streaming. Nexon, come on, work with me here. Son of a bitch. Okay. Well, I guess the stream is over. Because I gotta relog and talk to support. So, thank you guys for coming out today. I will be back, maybe tonight. And, wish me fucking luck, because I'm gonna have to try to get my fucking account unbanned, maybe. Bye.